Hi Reese. In the last video we learned that division was sharing things equally. Okay, and the example we had was if I have six sweets and I share them equally between you and Hayley, you will get 3 sweets and Hayley will get 3 sweets. And if I have 6 sweets and I share them equally between you, Hayley, and Alex, you will get 2, Hayley will get 2, and Alex will get 2. So we came to the conclusion that 6 divided by 2 equals 3, and 6 divided by 3 equals 2. That's what we worked out, and we looked at this and realized it was very much like 2 times 3 equals 6 and 3 times 2 equals 6. I told you in the last video, right at the end of the last video, that we can, if we know our tables, we can do division using our tables. This is a line from our 4 times table. 4 times 8 equals 32. What we can do with this is we can change it to say that 32 divided by 8 equals 4, or we can change that to 32 divided by 4 equals 8. And it turns out we can do this with any of our tables. So if we take a line from our tables, if we say, let's say 7 times 8 equals 56, and this is true, 7 8s are 56. So with that, we absolutely know that 56 divided by 8 equals 7, and we also know that 56 divided by 7 equals 8. And we can do this with any of our tables. It's so straightforward that we can just do it in our head. All we're doing is rearranging the pattern. Okay, so if you look at the pattern, the number here has gone to there, the number here has gone to there, and the number here has gone to there. If we do the green one, the number here goes to there, the number here stays where it is, like that, and the number here goes to there. A little bit complicated with all these arrows in it, but that's how it works. Let's do one more. So here's our one more. 9 times 3 equals 27. So for the green ones, we have 27 times, sorry, not times, let me just erase that. 27 divided by 3 equals 9, and 27 divided by 9, oops, wrong colour, There we go. Let's do it in the right colour. 27 divided by 9 equals 3. And we can do that with any of our tables. It's really, really that easy. But what happens if the number we want to divide turns out not to be in the table that we're using? Let's have a look at this one. 5 divided by 2. 5 is not in the 2 times table. So what do? So what we do is we look for the first number lower than 5, which is in the 2 times table. Can you work out what that is? Well, the first number lower than 5, which is in the 2 times table, is 4. And we can say 4 divided by 2 equals 2, because 2 times 2 equals 4. But does that give us the answer to this question, 5 divided by 2? No, it doesn't. It gives us the answer to 4 divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 equals 2. What we now have to say is 5 take away 4 equals how many, Reese? It equals 1. And this 1 is left over. If we divide 4 by 2, we've got 1 left over from our 5. So this is 2. This is a letter R, 1. So R stands for remainder. And a remainder happens when we have to change the number that is being divided because that number is not in the table. Does that make sense? Well, let's have a look at another one, shall we? This is the one that we're going to do, 15 divided by 4. Now, 15 is not in the 4 times table. So what is the first number lower than 15 that is in the 4 times table? We can start with 14. Is 14 in the 4 times table? No, it isn't. Is 13 in the 4 times table? No, that isn't either. Is 12 in the 4 times table? Yes, it is. 12 is in the 4 times table. And we know that 12 divided by 4 equals 3. So 15 divided by 4 equals 3 remainder something. And the way we find the something is we say 15 take away 12 equals 2 from 5 is 3, 1 from 1 is nothing, so it is remainder 3. So 15 divided by 4 equals 3, remainder 3. Now at the moment I have put this one in here, and that's fine. It just helps to show what you're doing. But you don't have to put it in, and before long you won't want to put it in. Should we do another one? Okay, we're going to do this one, 50 divided by 7. On the face of it, it looks difficult, but it's not. We know that 50 is not in the 7 times table, don't we? But we also know that 7 times 7 equals 49. So 49 divided by 7 equals, well, we know that 7 times 7 is 49, so 49 divided by 7 equals 7. So 50 divided by 7 equals 7, remainder something. And our remainder is 50, take away 49, which equals 1. So our remainder is 1. So that brings us to an end of this video. The next video, we're going to start doing this long division. That's what comes up next. Long division will help us when we have numbers that go beyond our tables. For instance, you know that 10 times 2 equals 20. 11 times 2 is beyond your tables because I haven't taught you your 11 times table, and I'm not going to. In order to be able to find the answer to 11 times 2, we would do multiplication. The answer is actually 22. And in order to find out how to do 22 divided by 2, we use long division. And I'll show you how to do that in the next video. Okay? Bye, Reese!